Black is back. Yes, hello from the hole. I'm back, guys. I've been gone for a couple days. I took a little break. Uh, love all my subscribers. I'm about to reach 900 videos. I'm going to try to do that tonight. Had another idea from one of my little buddies. And as you can see, I just freed up some space from my phone, so I should be able to make longer videos. I'm going to try to make this in 20 minutes. I was doing one a second ago and it gave out on me, and I was like, deleted some space, clear, stuff on my phone in a certain way of doing it, of course. And yeah, I should be able to make some longer videos now. So, as you can see, the topic of this video is, as you get smarter, the world gets harder. Let's just put it that way. I had it really good a second ago, but it's just let me try to do it a little bit better this time if I can. Just like I say in all my videos, guys, it's just we're brought here with the paper, and it's just, stuff in the Bible is just, just regulation is controlling people. Like, yeah. Now that that's said, just even Jesus gets crucified on the cross, right? Well, as you get smarter, as your consciousness improves, everybody else seems sillier around you, and it's like, okay, we gotta protect the children, make sure that, it's a good idea to just, you just got to play dumb, right? Even though you're smart, you still got to play dumb, because then you get fucked over, right? It's just because we're just coping. Uh, so, anyway, I did this really good a second ago, guys, but it's just the thing gave out, so yeah. Let's see, there's three kinds of people in the world, and there's the people that are, that see it after all the hardship they've gone through in some way or another, because you're just supposed to improve your consciousness, leave the world in some way better than you found it. Okay, so those people have improved their consciousness, right? And then there's the dare I say it, the simps, that don't know any better yet, or they're just going with the flow, or nothing's ever happened to them. And then there's the third kind, which is the evil bastards that make it the way that it is on purpose, and they know what they're doing, and they act like they don't know what they're doing, or no, it's just, they act like they're your friend. They act like they're there for you and they're happy, and then they make it that way on purpose, right? The decent people, it's like unless they abide by it, the laws, rules, and policies, they get locked away for the rest of their life, yeah? So that's fucking hell realm. That's why you shouldn't bring kids into it. So that's basically the gist of it and what I said. But yeah, it's just, we're here, and, it's just, we got to make the best of it in some way, even though we got all these people that are regulating us. A lot of people never get the chance to do what they really want to do. It's kind of hard to do that when you got all these people regulating you, because you got to kind of play dumb. You got to play like the fool. Everybody plays the fool, right? Just like in that other thing. It's like, oh, you get an opportunity, you just grab it, and hell with the consequences. Or that other thing, it's like, okay, this is why falling in love or living is so goddamn hard, because there's somebody regulating, somebody watching, somebody just trying to live, that kind of thing. It's just that's just kind of how it is in this world, because there's people that are starving, homeless, and fucking can't walk, can't breathe, can't, barely think, or mental problems, or they're fucking starving to death, or they fucking can't walk, or just disease. It just, the list goes on and on, you name it. People are suffering their asses off in this world, and the reason is because it's a dense reality. It's a tough place for consciousnesses, which is what we ultimately are. But it's the same thing I always say. But yeah, that's the main topic of this video. The gravity of the world spinning round and round is the people that are just fucking having to, it's like you got to improve your consciousness, but you still got to go with the flow and be a slave basically to society that we created. We gave value to this piece of paper called money. You hate the word dollar and everything. I just use it to say it's paper. It's fucking the trees, the air that we breathe from the bark of the trees, the leaves, the air that we breathe. Yeah, man, it'd be nice if money did grow on trees. It actually does, because they fucking print it from the tree. So yeah, it does grow on trees, guys. It's just fucked up. We gave value to it. Anyway, so it's just a series of copes, and we're just coping, guys. And it's just these people, the You know, it's just you improve your consciousness through all your hardship, and then you still got to play dumb because if, you know, with all these other people that are, you know, we can't harm the children because, you know, just like here on YouTube, you got to make sure that this, you know, for example, this content, you got to make sure that you make sure it's for children or is there somebody over 18 or whatever. You don't want to get regulated on that. You get strikes, your channel goes down. But yeah, that's kind of how it is, guys. I mean, it's just you got, you know, you improve your consciousness and you still got to kind of play dumb, right? Because you know what's going on in the world. You've gone through enough to figure it out. And you got these other motherfuckers. They're just doing it this way on purpose. Because, I mean, how can you gonna tell me this, that we create everything? You're going to tell me that this world is like this by accident? No, that doesn't make sense. This world is this way on purpose, because just like it beginning every day on purpose. It's not an accident. There are no accidents, right? Fucking, yeah, even the accident would be on purpose, right? Because, you know, even, or there are those people being, you know, on purpose, that would be an accident, right? How could being on purpose be an accident? I mean, just, you know, just everything is ultimately on purpose. Even accidents are on purpose because it's caused by something else that's outside of your point of consciousness. Because everything's one great consciousness and we're all just parts of that. When we evolve, it evolves. You can call it God, source, or whatever. But once your consciousness gets to that point to where you start to see the world for what it is, then it's like, yeah, these people are doing this on purpose. These people are making this world, these corrupt people, the elite, Illuminati, whatever the fuck you want to call them, hell, even go with mafia or whatever. They're making it this way on purpose, man. They're sucking us into this way of living, and we're just trying to, fuck, you know, just we take the fucking red pill. I mean, some people even taking black pill. What is it? You know, men and women crap. You just kind of want to just go back and take the blue pill, but it's kind of hard to do that because you know better. So you got to pretend like you got to play dumb. It's like you know what's going on. You see the world for what it is. But you got to play dumb, right? Yeah, it's like, okay, even though I know the world's the way it is, I still got to get in the car and go to work. And it's like, hi, Mom, hi, Dad, if they're even still alive, or your wife or your kids or whatever. If you have any kids, I mean, it's just, I ain't having no kids. I don't want to get into that. And it's just, you got to play dumb. And it's just, you guys like, yeah, I'm doing great. Somebody asks you how your day is doing. I'm doing great. You know, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever. You got to have that crap eating, bullshit eating grin on your face. And it's like these people are, you begin to realize that every morning you wake up, you go, okay, I can't get through a work day without a cup of coffee, man. It's, you know, Black Hole has got to have his black cup of coffee. And then maybe I'll make a nice brown cup with some brown sugar or some sugar. I mean, brown sugar would be nice. And then fucking, you know, it's just, I can't get through a day without some caffeine or fucking coffee in my system. But, you know, you're waking up and you're thinking to yourself, it's like, yeah, these motherfuckers are making it this way on purpose. The world is this way because people are just forcing people to live this way. And, you know, it's just, a lot of people don't even realize it's happening. And we, the wise ones have got to act as if we don't understand. We got to act dumb. We got to have that monkey mind. Yes, sir, whatever you want, sir. In your mind, you're just going, well, fuck you, sir. But no, God, that's a sin against nature. No, that's natural. That's normal. Because we see the world for what it is. We know what's going on, and we just want to, you know, live and be us. But then it's like, oh, this generation's fucked up. This generation's weird and evil because they don't care about all that we've done for them or that kind of thing, right? All these wars that have been fought. Why were they fought? Most of them are started, just like I was saying, everything started on purpose. All this crap that's ever happened throughout history, biblically, historically, anything. All these people that have died over skin being black or fucking race or whatever. It's just still planet Earth. We're still living in the same hell. But almost everything has come about because of, just, having to cope in between, of course, the people just causing it on purpose. And the people, the elites or whatever you want to call them, they make it this way on purpose because no one must ever know what's really going on. They got those little advertisements and everything, especially on the phone. Like, for instance, when you're trying to listen to one of your favorite YouTube videos and a little ad comes up, yeah, and you're just waiting for it to go skip. Let's listen. I'd stop interrupting my videos. Anyway, and then it's like, oh, and you got the thing in your mind. It's like, oh, unless you're like me, where you got to the point to where you even past that, it's like, I don't give a fuck about. You just tell the mind to shut up. All that programming, right? I'm listening to a video. I'm listening to a video about these people that know how life really is. And it's just amazing, even at this day and age, how even YouTube or any platform even allows this stuff. Because it's like, why? It's like we don't want anybody to become too wise, right? The wise people are the ones, we're like the gurus. We're like the oracles coming on here, and we're trying to enlighten the world. And it's like, the elite, I'm amazed they haven't shut YouTube down or something. Like the mafia, the elite, or the Illuminati. It's like, oh my God, we better shut down YouTube because these people might get too smart and they might spread the word to other people that aren't smart yet. But at the same time, it's just, even at this day and age, people are still bringing kids in the world, and a generation, the gaps in generation, a lot of baby boomers, for instance, they think that the world is just not the same as it was. It sure the hell ain't the same as it was when I was growing up. I'm considered a millennial. Of course, we got Gen Z and Gen Alpha or whatever coming up. I don't know. And it's just all this talk about how they don't give a fuck. The modern generations don't give a fuck about just everything that the older generations. Well, it's just that was your time, and it's just. Everything is ultimately about just overcoming things, and then eventually, once your consciousness is improved, and it's like, we don't want nothing to do with this. We got to pretend. It's like that's all life is just becoming wise and smart and improving your consciousness, leaving the world in some way better than you found it. And once you do that, it's like it's very hard to go back to pretending like you're stupid, but you still got to do it because these people fix it that way. Because everything is ultimately based off a piece of paper. That's how the world is. We gave value to this that we print out every day off the bark of the tree. Money does grow on trees, the air that we breathe, and the fucking leaves. So there you go. It's just, this world is entirely based off of the idea that you got to strive for something, even if you do become wise. If you're lucky enough to know what you want to do, then good. But at the same time, it's like you get to the point to where you just don't give a fuck anymore. But you still got to pretend like you give a fuck. Otherwise, you're not contributing to this society thing or whatever. We're all going to die eventually, man. You got to find some way to get in the groove of things and just find ways to just, and cope in between if you can have the means. Is some of the stuff is so fucking expensive, and fucking all the work hours and everything. The wages stay the same if you're lucky enough. Some wages are acceptable. It all depends on if you have a family or not. If you have a family, then you're going to have to suffer even more. Because you got not only you got to take care of yourself, you got to take care of all these other people. And I don't want to have that burden on me. If you guys want it, then if some of you guys already do have it, but I don't want it. I can barely manage my own life. But you just, even when you become smart, you still got to pretend as though you're not smart, because it's just. There's this generations and whatever, it's just having to coincide all the different points of consciousness. Hell is other people, and people living in the same environment. Heaven would be a place where everybody thinks alike, and hell would be a place where everybody thinks different. Everybody's just stumbling over each other. And, behind, the scenes, people are fixing it to where they don't, nobody knows what's going on. And you got to pretend like you're stupid, so these other people that don't know any better, they don't get fucked, or you don't get fucked for trying to make them think something and get them fucked. And everybody's just trying to keep getting fucked, and fuck, and it's fucking happen anyway. And it's bullshit everywhere anyway, and it's a bad joke. It's like, it's ludicrous. I'm not even laughing at it. I can't help but laugh at it sometimes. Some of these videos I get on here and listen to them, it's like they're fucking couple of videos. Every time it just makes my laugh. I'm not gonna name them, but they make my ass laugh every time, and I know how true it is. It's funny because it's true. Because it's all about the scenes, and you improve your consciousness, and you still gotta act stupid because everything's regulated that way. Otherwise, you get in trouble for being yourself. And fucking, it's just consciousness that we all originally are in the first place because we create everything. And it's the newer generation not caring about stuff is not because everything's in the here and now. We don't give a fuck about all this stuff that you went through. And they're trying to improve your consciousness. Everybody's trying to improve their consciousness, whether they realize it or not, in the same existence, at the same time amongst each other, whether they like it or not, because a man and woman had sex, and it drives you crazy. It's just everybody's crazy. This applies to everybody. I'm crazy, you're crazy, we're all fucking crazy. We're mad. We're insane. Rabbit hole matrix, we're all fucking eventually we all got to take the red pill whether we like it or not because we get bored. It's bored. We're spiritual boredom. We come here and then we get bored with this and we go back to that. It's just a roller coaster. It's always about trying to escape boredom. And the only way to do that is to improve yourself somehow. And the only way to do that is to not be a slave. But people are forcing us to be slaves and try to live with each other. And fucking goddamn, we got to act like we're stupid. We already are stupid, but we got to act like we're stupid even though we're smart and we see the world for what it is. God's fucking mess. You know what I mean, guys? You catch what I'm trying to say. You get the point of the video. It's a world that's based off of paper that we created for ourselves. People are just stumbling over each other. Nobody knows what the hell anybody's thinking or feeling. It is a dense reality where it's just fucking non-spiritual. Everybody's just fucking waiting to die, whether they realize it or not. And this is not our home, and we will persevere. And it was just fucking, it's crazy. Anyway, guys, just hang in there. It's fucking crazy out there. It's a crazy world. People, you still gotta pretend like things are wonderful, even if you are struggling. It's just all about just impressions. It's about appearance. That's all anybody has to go by, is how someone looks or how someone talks, or somebody walking down the street a certain way, or wearing your clothes a certain way, or what kind of car you got. That's all people go by. That's all people ever go by. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Fucking just like 10% is above the surface, 90% is below the surface. And it's just all this stuff that we truly are spiritually is just down there in spiritual world, down in the rabbit hole matrix, and we can only bring so much here, and it just sucks. We're trying to suck our way out of this place. We're just trying to find our way through the tunnel, and eventually we'll come out the other side and we'll find the heaven we've been looking for. Because we all go with what resonates with us eventually at some point. Until then, we're just having to put on a show. It's because it's all it is a show. Anyway, guys, I don't know how exactly long the video is going to be. I don't want to have it messed up like the last one. So yeah, I'll see you guys again when the time is right. Buckle out. Love you all. And I'm just going to leave it running, see how long it is. And you guys are free to stick around to the end. It's just going to be a black screen. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. That's what I say. I can't get no satisfaction. I take a bath here in a minute. I might take a walk. Who knows? Oh my God, crazy world. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get none. Whatever I do, wherever I go, there's always something fucking me so. We want out of this crazy place, but we're here. We gotta deal with it. Deal with it. Deal, deal, deal. Whatever hand we get, we gotta play what's best. And take our pill and swallow it with a big glass of water and hope that we come out the other side. La 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 la, dee dee dee. Woe is me, I want out of this prison planet. There's nothing here but pain and suffering. It's not worthy of our love. Spiritual boredom is to blame. And then we're bored being physical. It's an endless cycle. And it's just overrated. It's corrupt system. It's a meaningless cycle. It's provoking your thoughts. It's a drunken donkey crazy place. It's yeah. It's makes me feel like Charlie Stevie Brown sometimes. Yeah, whatever. If you guys have stayed to the end, awesome. Peace. I am Richard. Amazing peaceful. Who am I leaving out? There's so many. Prison Called Life, yeah. God, there's so many of them. Ignorance is bliss, yeah. Pointless Rat Race, re-upload, yeah. It's like the Matrix re-uploaded. Revolutionary. Nobody knows what happened to him. Hope he didn't jump. Looks like we can make nice long videos again. Yay for long videos. Yay. That's what happens when you delete stuff off your phone. You get a lot of free space. Make long videos. I'm just running it to see how long it is, how much space I really have here. It's a test. Life is but a test, and we're all failures. Just the hell with it. I flunk. We're all gonna flunk. We all die. We're all gonna flunk. We're not moving to no head of the class or nothing. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna leave this place. Fuck it. Just don't have kids. Antinatalism. No. What you guys gonna do tomorrow? Tell me what you guys are doing over the next few days. I'd like to know. Tell me. I'd love to know. How many other YouTubers are there? God, there's so many of them. Can't even think of them.